Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Check this out. Many people today struggle to manage their weight, but this is more true than ever after the age of 20. This is because after the age of 20, our body's metabolism slows down by as much as 4% every decade. This is why I highly recommend Keto with Jericho. This magical powder helped me lose weight better and easier than anything else I've ever tried. It works by increasing the ketone levels inside your body, which in turn supports a boosted metabolism. With just a single scoop a day, I saw big improvements for my metabolism and weight loss. Imagine how fit you could look this summer while taking it. If you've been looking for a great way to support your weight management goals, you'll love Keto with Jericho. Get up to 51% off for the next 24 hours by going to ketowithjericho.com or by visiting the link below. Guys, it's funny, but then it starts getting scary. So you have these people. Before I get started with that, make sure hit me on Spotify, Recoil TV, Rumble, and 20% off all green gear, promo code 1984. So I posted a video the other day about this C-list, at best, actress named Taraji P. Henson. And I guess she was on the TV show with Juicy. And you know, he's now enjoying the amenities at the state-funded jailhouse in Chicago, whatever it's called. But she was comparing his case to Emmett Till. Now, if you don't know who that is, watch the video. It's one of the worst comparisons in human history. So you have people like her saying that he needs to be freed. And I mentioned one when they've actually sentenced him, the video I did for that one, how Samuel L. Jackson sent him. I know these people are portraying characters, and that may not be who they really are, but I had a lot of respect for Samuel L. Jackson. I was a big fan of his. But if you are taking a bite from this retarded fruit, then I can't support you anymore, man. That one, we go back. Me and Samuel L. Jackson, we go all the way back to Coming to America. when he wasn't even top billed in that movie, he was like down at the bottom. But when he said, "Who the fuck is this asshole?" Now, that's going back to 1988. I've been a fan of his, but this is just the dumbest shit. So he continues, and it's scary at first, but then it's funny at first, but then it starts to get scary because I think when they keep pushing this shit, when they keep talking about how Juicy is innocent and he needs to be released, I think what they're trying to do is change what the truth is, and not just for this. This is just a means to an end. But anybody with functioning ocular stems, if your eyeballs work in the slightest, and maybe they might be failing you, your ears, your brain, 2 out of those 3 things have to be working together. And if they are, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see that this is some bullshit. And Rutger Hauer's character from Blind Fury. They can all see that this is bullshit. There are pictures of these fools right after the act. There are pictures of them in the Uber car getting a ride away from it. Unless you're an old lady at a grocery store, why are you still using checks? Juicy paid those 2 African dudes with the check. All right? The list of evidence as long as the day. All right? If it was a scroll, that shit would unfold and roll across the room. All right? There's evidence. You can tell by when you saw him talk, when you saw him do that bullshit interview. We know what it looks like when somebody is lying. Everybody knows this is bullshit. But these people are still getting out there saying that it's not, that he needs to be released. Latest on that list of dumbass people is one of the founders of BLM. So by that, you already know she's a fucking idiot. But it's the one who's been getting in some financial trouble because she can't seem to let the IRS know where she got the money from to buy all these mansions. Shout out to my man Oliver Mack, aka Right Wing Angel on Instagram. He just posted a story today about another BLM related person having financial troubles of their own. Getting in trouble for taking those BLM funds and financing what they call a lavish lifestyle. So you have this jackass, and I'll put a link in the description box because you won't believe it unless you see it, and you still might not believe it. But she is calling for people to call the jail that Juicy is at and demand that he be released. Is that all it takes to get somebody out of jail? I didn't know that worked. I thought our prison system, our jail system was a little bit more robust than that. But apparently, all you have to do, it's like a radio contest. If you're the right number caller, Juicy wins, he gets out. Is that how this shit works? Or are you a dumbass and you're wasting people's time? She said she went in there and visited Juicy on his 150-day stretch. And she said that he was on a bed with restraints on it. I don't know if he was being restrained, but he was on this bed, and this was the first day that he was going to be given a regular bed to sleep in, and it's unacceptable, and black and brown people and all that stupid shit. I think they should give Juicy a bed of nails to sleep on. I don't give a damn what he sleeps on. I don't care. You know what I'd like Juicy to sleep on? I'd like him to sleep on the mattress that my wife and I had before we got a new one, because that shit had my back hurting every morning. I don't give a damn about your sleeping arrangements, you dumb son of a bitch. You're the one talking about, I'm not suicidal. I'm not suicidal. Turn those machines back on. So how do you think they're going to treat you, you stupid ass? Give a damn. I don't care if Juicy didn't sleep for the 150 days. I don't care. How much sleep did those cops lose? Huh? How much sleep did those cops' kids lose because they were sad or mad that mommy and daddy weren't coming home that night because they had to stay and work? I give a fuck how Juicy sleeps in jail. But I think this next person I'm about to tell you about, who is pushing for Juicy to be released, has to be the ultimate cherry on top. So I told you that I posted a video and talked about Taraji P. Henson's borderline special needs ass for saying that Juicy's case is just like Emmett Till's. That's ridiculous. But then Emmett Till's cousin. Now who knows how far down the line this cousin, and I doubt it was a first cousin, but Emmett Till's cousin she's the head of the Emmett Till Foundation that she probably skims money off of the top of. But she said that she supports Taraji P. Henson. She's glad that she's shedding more light on Emmett Till's case. She doesn't have a problem with it. How can anybody related to that boy not have a problem with what that idiot said? That was the dumbest shit. I think I have that one too. I'll put that in the description box. I couldn't believe that. You're related to this? Everybody in his family should be coming out against these fools for dragging his name in the mud like that, comparing it to an absolute lie. These fools are out here saying there's no evidence of a hoax. What the fuck have you been looking at for the last 3 years? I did a video the day after and I called bullshit. Way before we had this mountain of proof. The weather. They poured bleach on him. Bleach freezes at degrees that come before the degrees he experienced during his ass whooping. -21 outside, bleach freezes at 18 degrees. Those two things can't happen. Believe the science, right? Science says that's impossible. You know what else is impossible? That you're going to leave your house at 2 a.m. during a snowstorm for a Subway sandwich. You know what else is impossible? That you're not going to lose your grip on that sandwich as you fight off 2 savage racists in the snow. You know what else is impossible? That you're going to run into these racists in Chicago. One more impossible thing, for you to be choked by the fucking shoestring rope around your neck. That was like a string from the blinds in an apartment. How'd they get it? You know the story. It's all bullshit. But for Emmett Till's family to come out and support this, how sick is this shit? How much was she paid? They're telling us that we can't believe our eyes and ears. And I'm not ready for that because they work fine. So what you need to do, people, and let me ask them this. How come you guys don't have some of those big corporations that donated money to you call the jail to let them out? I think a Walmart CEO or one of these other companies that capitulated and bowed to your bullshit might have more weight than a regular citizen. But until they do, what they want you to do is call the jail and demand that Juicy is set free. Like that's going to work, man. We are in trouble. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.